everyone, this is HunMoc and welcome for today's video. And today it's a good and really awesome episode. It's the wrap up for July. And today on this video I will show you all my project, what I did during the July. So if you have missed one of them, please check them up. And also, as you can see, it's 3 of them, and one was with the movie scene with the Harry Potter, the flying for the Anglia. And then we continued to the donut truck and it came out with a police station, and we finished it up with the last big mock was with the lifeguard truck. And in the end of the month, if you missed the last video, which I uploaded on Friday, it was my own logo. So we're gonna check each one of them. And also I'm gonna show you where my inspiration come from, and I think it totally deserves to have one more spin and one more look for this great MOCs. And yeah, so if you are new on this channel, my name is HunMoc, and what I do is I pick out, like as you can see, I pick out either like a movie scene or maybe a cool Lego city set or a castle, it doesn't really matter, or I choose a picture or a movie scene and I build a MOC around it. So if you like Lego and especially MOCs and creativity, then you have found the right channel. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and you're not gonna be disappointed. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna have a close up and we're gonna check them one more time. So stay tuned. Okay, this was the first project which I completed in the beginning of July, and the idea is not really a new one, but I had a project with the movie scene from Lego Harry Potter movie, and I wanted to have like either like the big tree where this Ford Anglia got stuck, and you can see just behind this MOC on the shelf, just right over there. And that was my absolutely first with this particular set. But what I did is I had to choose between the tree or the spider cave or the forbidden forest. And I choose the tree because those who have followed me, my channel, I really enjoy to build like environment, rocks, like a green, a grass, etc. Everything around it. I really enjoy to do that. And I had to choose because I couldn't at that particular time. I couldn't like build 2 of them. So I focused on one, and this was my second choice. But in the end, at the beginning of July, I decided to I wanted to build also this project, and here it is. So the forbidden forest and the inspiration and everything comes from this particular set. Is the 76424 flying Ford Anglia from Harry Potter, and this set comes with this little cool old car. I really enjoy to have this really classic, and also with 2 minifigures. It's the Harry Potter and Ron. So I wanted to build this big tree. I also saw a lot of different pictures from a tree. So this is like a custom made and with a little spider cave. And usually I have like an idea, but I want to do a little mix up, and also I wanted to do a little extra from my point of view. But anyway, this is the result, and I also made a spider just right over here. And the idea and the technique for this build come from the Lord of the Rings set. I could not really remember which one, but I remember how to build it. So I made a custom made spider. So this is it. So this was the first project of this month. So I'm gonna spin it around so you can see it one more time. And yeah, so it was a really fun thing to build. And I wanted to have, like always, I really enjoy to have like a rough environment and texture for the whole ground and the layout. And yeah, so my idea was to have the Ford Anglia just right over here, the spider just right over there, and also the Ron and Harry. So this is it. So let's move on for the next project. Okay, so here is the second one, and the whole idea came from this donut truck. It's from the Lego City. It's the 6452, and I wanted to have it. I have seen it on the Lego shelf for quite some time. I have done the burger truck and also the fries truck during since January, and it was time to have something like that. And I wanted to have like a really, really strange, not maybe not strange, but I wanted to have like a really cool and different name of this project, and it was the Big Business. And why I choose the Big Business? Because like a cliche, it's a donut and a police station, and usually there is a lot of customers just right outside the police station. So there is the where the idea come from. And anyway, so let's focus on the building. The building is kind of a high. I'm gonna lift up the camera so you can see on every different angle. But it's 3 stories, so we can start with the first one. Is, as you can see, it's a tunnel here. It's in the middle of the city. And also it's a big rocky, so the idea is a cross-section technique, and I really enjoy it. And it was kind of a high in the end, so I had to improvise and speed up some things, and this is it. I can show you. I usually really enjoy to build like a rocky and rocks and mountain, but I wanted to speed it up because it took a lot of time to build like really detailed rocky like wall. And that's why I wanted to speed it up really to get, because the main focus was this one and also inside the police station. So let's spin it around so you can see it one more time. Here is the absolutely, it's underground in the middle of the Rocky Mountain. It's here you can see the prison cells, and also you can this is the first floor, the second and the third floor, but we're gonna check the first floor first, and then I'm gonna switch the camera so you can see on every different angles. And this is it. Here is the stairwell, here's the prison, and also you can see the continuous of the rock wall, so it's rocky all the way here. And if we see this is the first site, and I really enjoy this one to build like a mountain, like a wall, and with different slopey pieces. But I think it's really awesome to be able to have this a lot of details. But as you can see, I had the first floor and I saw that it's not gonna fit very good. And also you can see this is like the ordinary rocks from Lego. And yeah, so let's switch to the next level where everything happens. It's on the main square just outside the police station. So, as you can see, this is the main square, and you see a lot of different police officers just waiting for the morning donut truck to arrive so they can have the first coffee. That's the idea, anyway. And the idea to have the donut truck just in the middle of this whole time on the square in this town. As you can see, it's like a pretty big MOC, and you can see this is the entrance, the grand entrance, and also the police officers, the benches and everything. And I choose to have like a police station who is not really like a old-fashioned but more modern, so it's a lot of like straight pieces with big windows and etc. So let's spin it around so you can see the interior and the inside of the police station. This is the second floor, just right over here. It's the bench where we're waiting until the police can accept visitors. And this is like a detective office. Just right over here, it's a little office. And this is the reception, also the archives, yes. And you can see like the entrance just right over here. And there is a stair down to the floor just right over here. So the idea was to have a different, and I wanted to continue to have one more level with stairs, but you have to imagine that the stair is just right over here, just right over here. Anyway, the third floor, here is the evidence room. I found it pretty cool to build it up because it's a lot of gold and like bags with stolen goods and etc. And also the main, you have the clock and also the balcony who you can see who is passing through. Also some extra office table. And also we have a little extra. It's the toilet with the police officer who are really annoyed, maybe gonna miss out the donuts. That's the idea anyway. So you can see, I can lift it up so you can see on different angles. It's kind of a big, and I choose with this particular MOC to not have any roof. So I skip that so the light, and I can show you the detail a little better than usually, because just like here in the prison cell, it's kind of a dark and really hard to give you a really detailed tour. So this is the reason why I choose to skip the roof. Anyway, this is it. So this was the second project of this month and the big business. Just like that. So let's head for the third one. Okay, here it is, the third large MOC which I did during July. And yeah, so here it is. As you can see, it's the beach, the lifeguard truck, and unfortunately the surfer who are stuck on the rock, and of course a major shark attack. So the name for this project was the Shark Attack, and the whole idea came from this lifeguard truck from Lego City. It's a 6453. I found it and I thought, when I saw particularly on this side and combined with Baywatch, I meant this one, this is it. So, and it came with a shark, and this one I put like a transparent extra pieces to have it like it's pretty good, cool technique to do. But I wanted to have more sharks, and that's why I chose to add a little bit extra from my own collection. But anyway, that was the name. I'm gonna just remove the box and we can start to check it out. So it was a really challenging, and this is the first time I really built something like underwater. And I started somewhere, and I found a couple of like obstacles, but still I found a solution for every one of them. And this was, first of all, was the slope from the beach down here. And this is not particularly like a really family friendly beach, but more like a surfer beach. And I started to build the water, which I really found really fun to build, but it's also really challenging. And I started with 3 different blue and also with white to replicate like a wave or waves. And because if it would have been like a really nice beach, it wouldn't be like a surfer beach. So it need to be like big waves and etc. So I'm gonna do it a little bit closer so you can see. And yeah, so I used only like 1 by 1s with different slope and also added a lot of them. And I started with the water, as you can see the water line, but I finished just right over here so you could see the whole, because this is it, what I was aiming for, and put all my really focus on this underneath and underwater environment. And yeah, like always, usually those who follow me and see my all projects, I really like to have like a different levels on my projects. So that's why here you can see one more time, it's the Rocky. I maybe really need to find something else to build besides a Rocky, but I really enjoy to build like a Rocky and mountainous like wall. And like all my other project, it's a cross section, so I have different, but I never do like more like a square. I started with it in January, and then I started to see that there was no room. So one of my first videos was 32 by 32, and I saw there's no possibility to build a really cool and big project with that small area. So anyway, as you can see, I added also like a lifeguard tower, and what I could see on the picture from the Baywatch, the old classic series, it was that everything was like white. And I saw that this was two type of gray, and everything was on the surface, everything was so colorless. So like always, I really enjoy to have color, so I added color, but I kept like the white underneath. But anyway, I wanted to have more color, more life. And yeah, so let's spin it around so you can see on different angle. Here you can see also the technique which I use when I build the water. Here is the light, and no, I was mistaken, it was 4 different blue. So it gives you like more that it's getting deeper and deeper. And the same thing just right over here, where the surfer is stuck on the rock. It came with the set and also with the surfing board. And yeah, so she's stuck right over here, and the lifeguard wanted to find a solution to help her out. And also beneath the water, I added like old canal, little old like pirate chest, and also added some colorful underneath and the seaweed also. And yeah, so this was really fun to build, and I think the whole result came out pretty awesome. So what do you think? Was it good, or could I have done something differently? Please hit that in the comment. And let's move on for the last project. Okay, so this was the final and the last project of this month. And this was not really like a project that is a MOC, but I wanted to have, because I saw a couple of pictures. First of all, it was the Star Wars, the classic one, and also the Love and the Marvel. And I thought, why not promote my own brand? And I wanted to build something that is representing this particular YouTube channel. So I choose to make this one in 3 different colors, because red, white and green is something that is very close to me. And also I looked a lot of different letters online, and I found like a picture. It wasn't really a MOC or something, it was a really cool picture when I found that the letters was a lot of different pieces. And when I saw that picture, I said, this one is totally representing what I do, because I really like the rough edges and also a lot of small pieces. I usually don't like to build with large pieces. The max I really enjoy is the small 1x2 or 3x1 or 1x3. 1x4, etc. So you get the picture. So when I saw that letter, I don't know where I saw it, but anyway, I'm gonna make a close-up, but the idea came really from there. So I'm gonna make a little closer so you can see the different. As you can see, it's 1x1, and all these different crazy pieces put together with a black background. And when I started it, I saw that, oh, I need to have like a different reds. So I also had like the regular, a little darken, and also the transparent red. And as whole, I think it looks pretty good, and this is totally representing this YouTube channel. And the same technique followed on the N and the M, and also the O and the C. But the major challenge with this one was the N and M. As you can see, this particular, it was really challenging. I couldn't really find the best way to build it, but I think as you can see the result right now, it looks good, but it took some time. And this is my all-time favorite, green environment. Once more, As you can see, I put some small greens, etc., and different pieces with different colors. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different greens, and also this transparent just right over here. Everywhere I have put them. And anyway, so why not put and make my own brand little more like exclusive, and build it up and promote it. So this is it. So it's with a lot of black tiles. Also on the edges I have put yellow to give more extra color like always, and on the back side I didn't put some extra tiles for it because I think the main focus in that side, but I didn't want to have like a big hole so you can see different colors and etc. behind this one. So I wanted to keep it like hidden. And also on the top side, just right over there, it's like a yellow line, as you can see the letters. So yeah, it was really fun, and it wasn't really like a big project for that week, but I really wanted to have it, and I wanted to build something, and I wanted to build this letter project for quite some time, and this is the result. Anyway, so I hope you like it, and then we are back. I hope you guys like my little tour, and we could together watch each one of them one more time. And yeah, so it had its challenges, each one of them, but I think in the end it came out pretty good. And yeah, so I got my favorite. What's yours? Please hit that in the comment. And also, I'm gonna put this one back on the shelf and gonna start up because it's a new week. So I'm gonna present you this week's project on Wednesday, like always on this channel. And I'm gonna construct it, and the final result will be uploaded on Sunday. So don't miss that out. And yeah, so please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Why not make a comment? What do you think? Or I have an idea. Why not challenge me or give me ideas what I should build for the next time? I really appreciate it. Give me some ideas, give me some challenge, and also give me some feedback. I really, really appreciate it. So I will see you all on Wednesday. So stay tuned, and thank you very much for watching this. And until then, take care. Bye bye.